Welcome back, guys. We are back with the next part to continue this side quest, Lost at Sea, which turned out to be a lot more than I anticipated. I thought I was just going to rescue this guy. She's the father of a young Ultimer. But I have to apparently kill some sea elves, unfortunately. So let's continue this quest. Ooh. Okay. Cloud Prey, sell to merchants. Okay, I think I will sell those to merchants. Got heavy armor. Okay, let's go. Now I got Lost at Sea. Ugh, God. Lost at Sea for Somerset quest. Hello, buddy. Step over you. Oh, the player. Alright, so find the missing crew members. Let's go. It's a CO. They already killed some of them. They're just respawning. So we're not gonna bother with them. Oh. Oh. Darling, I won't be coming home this time. As gentle as the seas can be here, we always knew that any voyage could be my last. It won't be the fickle currents that claim me in the end, but the poison coursing through my veins. I love you, and I'm sorry. The sea elves have invaded Western Coraldale. A small force now, but I can tell they're preparing for more of their kind. It won't be long before this island becomes a staging ground in greater campaign. I'll never see the mainland again, but if the tides smile upon me, this message will reach it soon. To whoever finds this, tell the Royal Navy that the sea elves are here. Stop them before more lives are lost. And if you would be so kind, bring this to Gwendoline and Eleanor, with love and hope. Cartorel. Okay. Oh boy, is dead. Oh. Girl is dead. Guess he was ready to. Let's get out of here. Are all three of them dead is my question. Oh, there's another one.
Stranger, don't anger the salamanders. They're the only thing keeping those sea elves from wandering too close. What are you doing out here? I've never seen you before.
Cortero sent me to find you, my dear. He said to meet him at the old lover's tree.
You're sure we're talking about the same Kurteros? The one I know is more likely to be mistaken for dead and sleep right through this whole mess.
That's the one. Better not keep him waiting. What the? Oh, that's a sea elf. Yes. Oh. too much. Run. Oh crap. Use that. Oh. Ah, crap. Run. Oh my goodness. I'm dying. Oh crap. Alright, let's heal up. That did not work out. So we have to sneak up on these fools. I prefer this than first person personally. I don't know why. The stats in these games are much more useful than in Elder Scrolls. Boom. Oh crap. Baby, oh, there you are, my friend. Yes, avoid a fight if I can.
Oh, sacred ascendants, take me home. I thought you were a sea elf.
Nope.
One moment I was just dipping my toes in the shallows, having a pleasant day. The next there's a murderous corsair or hungry reef viper around every corner. We're trapped.
Well, your friend Carter will send me to find you. He said you might to meet him at the old lover's tree.
He's alive. At his age, I'd have thought he'd be the first to fall prey to those sea elves. Should have given the stubborn old salt more credit. I'll make my way to him. Better than waiting to die out here.
Thank you. Talk to us, friend. Whatever. Oh, there it is, second quest. Yep. That's the way to go. Yep. Let's just follow this boy. I sell it home. Nice. $4 sucks. Talk to Kyros. Let's go, buddy. Oh, let's avoid you. Ooh. Oh, hey.
All this crouching is damnation on my back. But I've seen everything I need to know what the enemy's up to. How fares the search? Any sign of Carterell?
Certainly not everyone made it.
Never do when it comes to these sea elves. They'll rob us of more than a few good souls before all is said and done here.
You could be one of those.
They're digging in, placing ballistae along the shore. When the Royal Navy finally does mount an attack, they'll be taking fire from Maormer on both land and sea. It'll be a bloodbath, unless some misfortune befalls their plans. Catch my drift?
What can the two of us do about it?
I'm not suggesting we repel the whole invasion, but I do know my way around a ballista. If we turn one toward their own ships and cause enough of a stir, we can draw on a friendly patrol and catch the sea elves out of their element.
Alright, I'm in.
I'll get into position and await your attack. Then we'll give those sea snakes a good spearing while these two make for your vessel. You do have a vessel, don't you?
There's a small sailboat on the cove beyond the cave that we can use to escape.
All right. You two go prepare the boat our friend brought. We'll provide a distraction. Trinamac's wrath be with us.
There's that, and then up here is on the auger. Actually, before I escape, I do want to go up here for the auger of... Oh, good lord. Oh. Can't go up there. How do I... Is there no way up there? Oh, what do you know? There isn't. Yeah, I thought there was.
Seals. Fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted.
Oh.
Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf, right? Or is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart. You're much less blue than the others. In color, I mean, not disposition. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Your caretaker, Josage, sent me. I need your help to find time breaches in Somerset.
Josage. Wait, you're talking about that jittering mage I tricked into freeing me, right? Oh, she's a delight. I had hoped for a longer holiday. Can only manage a leap like this once a century after all. I will.
Alright, if I take out the buff, it will help me find the time
I'm
breaches.
actually quite comfortable here, mate. Cozy accommodations, the transliminal tones of the ocean waves, gangly meat brains to mock. But I guess I should be going. These elves plan to sell me. Can you imagine? I'll help you. On one condition.
What's the
When we're done
condition?
sewing up these chronosymphonic when we're done sewing up these time breaches, you'll let me wander the Mundus in peace. No more dim-witted Sijiks peppering me with questions. No more dusty shelves. We have a deal?
I'll discuss with Lore Master Stellaris. No promises.
Right. So, should we get going, or...? Of course you do.
What
I'm
are
a
you,
traveler
Zephyr?
like you. Except, well, nothing like you, to be honest. No offense. I'm what you might call... Right. So, of course you do. I'm a traveler like you. Except, well, nothing like you, to be honest. No offense. I'm what you might call an aspect, eh? Like an idea's shadow. Don't make a face, I'm telling you the truth. Not my fault your language is so crude. I'm not in the skull. I am the skull. At least here on Nern. Over in the adjacent place, I'm shaped like a throat pillow. Imagine that. You look confused. It's just a trick of the light, mate. The skull's what you might call a manifestation of me. This is just sad. Try this. Imagine a soul gem. Got it? Now imagine that the soul in the gem is also the gem itself. Weird, right? Ha! Mime and a head explosion. You can't see it because I haven't got any arms, but it's happening. Well, an augur of the obvious wouldn't be very useful, would it? For what it's worth, I lobbied for something way more impressive. The resplendent skull of hexagonal wonders! It was forcefully vetoed. No counting for taste, I guess. Of course I do. Everything has a name. Names give a thing its shape. Birds, snowflakes, tea kettles. You get the idea. I'd tell you mine, but you'd need about 6 more tongues and a pair of cymbals to pronounce it correctly, so let's not bother. I am one of the unfortunate quirks of the Sijic binding ritual that brought me here. I'm free to lie as much as I like, unless you, or anyone else for that matter, ask me a direct question. Cheap trick, if you ask me. They did, a bit. I'm certain I could break out if I really put my mind to it. I don't blame them, honestly. If I was in their position, bobbing along like a little lost acorn in an ocean of knowledge, I'd want to trap me too. I guess, but instantaneous translocation's not like a Sundar scroll. The veil here in Mundus is all thick and sticky, you know? Like I said before, I think I'm grounded for the foreseeable future. Oh well. I am. I had no idea you were so funny. We're gonna have a really good time, you and I. Yes, in answer to your direct question, I do know a lot, and by a lot, I mean basically everything. Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something? So, you know where we're going now, right? Good. You take me to a time breach, and I'll help you spot it. Huh. This bag's a bit snug, eh?
Hold them off while I spear that cutter! be the scourge of the sea drakes for nothing! That'll do. Fall back and get to the boat. Captain coming aboard. Boats prepped and ready.
Father, you had me so worried. What happened? Where's your boat?
None of that now, my Nevis Cup. I'll tell you all about it. But first, there's one more thing we need to see to. Come, friends. It's time we commit our memories to the drink.
washes up here after being gone for weeks, his boat nowhere in sight, and he acts like it's just another day on the sea. Was everything all right? Did he cause you any trouble? Oh, he put you up to that, didn't he? Papa always loves to embellish his journeys. Whatever the truth is, I'm just glad you brought him home safe. If all newcomers are so kind, Somerset will be fortunate to have you. He's not fooling me. I can tell something happened. Father's putting on a brave face, like he used to whenever I'd ask him about his younger days. He'd smile and deflect the question, but I could see a sadness in his eyes he couldn't hide. His secret. The fanciful story of meeting my mother, a myth about how the moon and stars winked on the day of my birth, and tall tales about his fishing voyages. Before that, not a word. Not once. I don't think I'll ever get the truth out of him. You're serious? So what you said about the Sea Elves attacking, it was all true? What's he hiding? Was he a pirate? I always wondered if he didn't talk about it because he was ashamed. Why would he hide that? I'm sorry, I have so many questions and it's not you who has the answers. I'll leave my father to the company of his friends for now, but when he's ready to come home, he can't leave his other life behind this time. He and his mates have a tradition of celebrating their safe return. They're partial to a small batch brewer on the south side of Alinor, by the craft masons. They'll probably be there all night. Oh yes, she and Carterell have been together for years. She used to look after me when I was younger, while Father and the others were off at sea. She's a good friend. I imagine she'll be with Father and the others, waiting to see Carterell when she arrives.